So the Mittler Rebbe explains the difference between Yovel, Yovel, and Yuval. Now Yovel and Yuval are brothers, the source of music and instruments in Parshas Breshis. And he compares the concept of the four voices of music. As explained in Kabbalah, that you have Shir Pashut, the simple song, Shir Kafel, the doubled song, Shir Meshulash, the tripled song, and Shir Kafel, Shir Meruba, the quadrupled song. Each one of these doesn't have to do with how many voices the music has, rather the combination of the attributes, whether it's a song of happiness with inner bitterness or a bitter song with inner joy, and the mixture and so forth. And then he compares it to the four winds, because it says about Bnei Israel, Ka'arba ruchos hashomayim parasti eschem amar Hashem. I spread you out like the four winds. And the question is, why doesn't it say into the four winds? Why are we likened to the four winds? It's because the four winds, each one has its own quality, whether it's warmer or colder, or each one, as they unite with the other, they mix to make different concepts together. And then you have the wind that surrounds them, that, so to speak, is beyond them, that unites the different mixtures from above, because it's beyond them. And this is like the fourth voice. He says, you have in the attribute of kindness and the attribute of strictness, and then you have the attribute of mercy, who is takes the two and says, well, let's take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we get a third opinion. And the fourth voice comes and says, well, I don't agree with any of these others, but I have a different solution, and the solution is so unique that both the Chesed and the Gvura and the Tiferes all say, okay, we'll go according to that fourth opinion, that new idea out of left field, and it's a completely new idea. And these four that unite together, it's because something higher has been revealed. So too, you have a source for uniting the four winds. And he says that this is the concept of Yoval. Yoval is this higher source, and everything is included within the source on the highest form, and then it comes down, and that's the Yovel. So the concept of the Yoval is that it has a komatz, which is keser, and with a komatz means to be closed. The kamutz hasfasaim, to close your lips, to make that sound. Necholem is also above the letter. It's also a high concept. You're bringing from above, but it's not bestimus. It's not hidden like the komatz. And so Yovel is where it comes out and it starts to be drawn down. And then Yuval is when it's already brought down into the different attributes. And he says that this is similar to, you have a crown on the Yud, and you have the Yud itself, and then you have the lower point of the Yud. And in Koheles that we read about the winds, it says the sun Holech el Darom v'Sovev el Safon, that it goes down to the south and then turns towards the north and so forth. And then the end of the pasuk is Soviv Soviv Hulech HaRuach, that the Ruach goes around. And the question is asked, what's the connection between the sun and the wind here? And that this is what it's talking about, these different attributes that you're uniting, and the wind and the different sides, Safon and Daram, and so forth. That part of the pasuk is referring to the different attributes, like the different levels of the wind, whereas the Soviv Soviv, where that the wind goes around, that's referring to the Mekif, the higher level of the wind in the source, the Yoval. And that's also why Yoval is from the language of Ta'aruvos, like Balal, like Yevul Chamorehem. It's a language of a mixture, and that's the different concepts of Yoval, Yovel, and Yuval from Torah's Chaim.